a pentalobe. Pentalobe. Okay. This is a sesame tool. You need it to pry open some things. Okay. Here is the inside of an iPhone 4. Okay. So, there's the inside of an iPhone 4. Now, here is a 5C. And you're going to use the same pentalobe screwdriver. Get this over here. It's the iPhone 4. I'll just use it. Hoping this is one of the easy ones. So now once you have that, right here, you can have it right above the home button. Ah, crap. I'm just going to use this. I wouldn't really recommend this because it can damage components. Can't get it open, and if you have a crappy suction cup, you can just use a sesame if you have it. Wouldn't really recommend it, but if you have to get to the inside of it, you can. Now for the iPhone 4 right here, so as you saw, I took off the back plate. This one, the front, well, the screen comes off. Now, I'm going to get a tool out real quick to hold up the thing, or to hold up the screen, the 5C. Okay. There. Now, you can take a look inside all of them. And later on in the video, I'm going to show you how to replace a screen in iPhone 5C. And if you notice, these batteries don't have the Apple logo on them. neither do any of them have Taptic engines because they are older, and pretty sure these 6S's are the only ones that, well, and later are the only ones with Taptic engines. Now, from the iPhone 10 and newer, they don't even have home buttons. They are on-screen home buttons like the Androids. Now, I'm going to set this aside. Now, I'm going to show you how to place a screen on an iPhone 5C. Now, you've had this, and here, let me use another tool real quick. Here's another one. Well, I can't use tweezers. Oh, crap. I'll just hold it up with this sesame at this point. I can't oh, crap. Now, some of you may be talented and, well, are able to multitask, but I'm not one of those special people. Okay. Oh, crap. This is not going well. So, now, you're going to set this aside so they're not so close. Now, what you're going to want to do is take a Phillips head. Now, this right here is kind of tricky. I mean, taking out the screws and stuff isn't really that tricky, but the tricky part is knowing which ones you're going to be doing. So, or actually, you know what I may do is I may just set the screen down on one and then do it that way. So I'm going to start out with this one. Here's what you're going to do. So you're going to take your Phillips head. Hopefully it's going to come out, you stinging thing. Like kind of this. It's not coming out. Sorry about that, that was my ducks. I might just have to take this one out. I'll get to that other one later. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to set it in a pattern. So right here's the bottom right. So you're gonna have that in the bottom right here. Well, you're gonna have like a square telling you which ones that'll line up in the plate. Now with this one, this is the bottom right, so it's gonna be on the bottom right of the square. Okay, same thing. Bottom left, you're going to put it on the bottom left. Let's see if we can get that top left one out. Oh, top right, you know what I mean. Pain in the rear. It's being a pain in the rear right now. Which, one thing you really don't want to do is what I had last time is when I was trying to do this one time, my cat decided, ooh, let's just step all over all of his screws. And then they all got scattered all over the place. Yeah, that's not wanting to come. Why isn't that screwed? I may just have to do this one way. It's not wanting to come out, and it may not be magnetized. Yep, it's obviously not magnetized. None of these are magnetized. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this one right here, that for what I remember was the top right, so it's gonna be top right. This one right here is the top left, so you're gonna go on the top left. Then you're going to very carefully take this. Well, it's not that tool, it's this tool. So you're gonna very carefully take this one tool right here. Pull out the ribbons. If you can't get it, like I can't, you can always get out your flathead screwdriver. Let me hold this up. Let me have that hold that up by the flathead real quick. And make sure, definitely make sure that you never, ever, ever break any of those ribbons. I mean, don't freak out if you do break one. If you do, something's not going to work right. So what you want, and if you break a ribbon, that's not really good news at all if you're a paying customer. Oh, see? It's easier to get it out with these, you can just get it out like that. Ah, crap. There we go. Oh, crap. Better not just broken a ribbon. Oh, crap, I just took out the wrong ribbon. Oh, crap, oh, crap. What? Oh, crap. Okay, so I didn't take that one out. That one's always been a pain in the rear for me, so I actually took out the battery ribbon. Oops. Okay, there we go. Why am I going? Okay, so you successfully have one screen off. Then we're just going to do the same order. Okay. And later, we're going to charge them up. Well, charge one up, see if it works. If it does, yay. Doesn't, I messed up somewhere. Okay, so now it's gone on the bottom right. So where's it going? That magnet grabs a hold. So it sounds like I'm recording on a potato because I'm recording on my GoPro. And they don't really have that good of mics. Okay. This one was the bottom left. I'm going to put that over here on the bottom left. And vice versa with the other. Never mind, I don't know why I said that. In my opinion, I really stink at multitasking. There we go. Finally came out. The other one didn't want to come out. So now you're going to put that one at the top left. Top right, I mean. Now you're going to put that on top right, like that. Take off the plate. Go ahead. Okay. Now remember, this is the same as verse 6. I don't know why I keep taking out the battery cable. Okay, there goes your screen. Let me get that back in. The battery cable's so close to the, I don't know what that one goes to, but it's so close to that one cable. Let's get it mixed up and it just doesn't work. Let me get that. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is, put that back in. You have to wiggle around a bit to get it pop in there. Okay. It's not popping in for some reason. We're going to cut this out. I've had to wrestle around with one of these for 15 minutes trying to do this. Okay, there we go. Now, this one is going to go on there. Okay, so you're going to have to do it in order. This one first, then this one, and that one. If you don't do it in order, you're going to have it how I did on the first time, where it's just all jumbled up and it's pretty much makes a pyramid. I want it to be flat down. Now this is the part right here where I've had to jumble with one for like 15 minutes because it didn't want to go in. So I just never ever want to go back in. Like that. It stayed in. Okay, so now you're going to take your plate here. Going to set it on top. So now you're going to take your top right one. It doesn't really matter the order, as long as it's your top right one. Okay. Yeah, my ducks are laughing.
Yeah, they're allowed to hire them, but here's the thing, they hire them either knowing that they were, because they say they don't hire felons. So they either hired them knowing them that they were, or they claimed they did a background check and didn't.
Just going to put that in there. So my dad's in here to help. My dad's in here to help.
You have to restart it, look. Look how far off it is. Okay, well, let me help you, okay? Let's get a different angle here. Listen, do you mind doing that again? Well, there were some things that I said. We could drop the audio out.
Okay, so now you're going. Oh crap! Can you hold that for me?
Yeah.
See, now you're the one doing it.
Look, I know. Look, you're bringing it. You're putting it on the screwdriver up there. Put it on the screwdriver down here.
Okay. Now you're gonna get the top right screw. Okay.
Sorry about the lighting.
Just barely bump it. Balls. Here we go. Okay.
Alright.
So now you're going to get your screen. So when you put it on, you're going when you're doing it, you're gonna have to push it up. Push it a bit. You're also gonna have to realign it.
Push it which way?
You're gonna have to push it forward. Once you do it, you're gonna have to line up your thumbs and then push.
Gently.
Gently. Very gently. Okay, so now you're going to take your penelope. You're going to take your charger port. Screws. Right here. Okay, so now put that one in. Okay. There you go.
And you see the phone coming on?
Yep. The Apple logo. Come on. Once it turns on, we're going to see if the home button and the touch work, because obviously the LCD already works, because, well, no duh. It may not have enough juice.
Now this procedure for the 5C also works for the 5S, the 5.
Oh, look.
Even though the 5S is slightly different,
How
it
the
also
touch works?
also works for the 6.
Home button works. Power mode and touch works.
Yep.
Oh, just kick it off.
Yeah. So the power basically was nearly dead on that phone, but the same process works for the 6s, all the 6s. It also, when you get into the 7, it gets very technical.
Because
and
instead of opening like just upwards forwards, it'll open sideways on the 7.
yeah, it actually
And
open
the
this way.
ribbons tear like not even the thinnest paper you can get.
Okay. So Joel here, just at 9 years old, was able to change out the screen of a iPhone 5C all by himself. Matter of fact, I've watched him do several all by himself already.
Here's the other one, but we're just going to put this one together off camera because you've already seen this one.
Yeah, so, alright, so that's Joel putting together, or taking apart and putting together a screen so he could replace a broken screen. He knows how to do batteries.
Here is the iPhone 4.
Yeah.